Taping of the class. Take one. Yeah. Oh. Hi, Mom. Nothing. 8 seconds, people. Nothing. I don't think you'll be able to hear me.
8 seconds.
Show if what do you see if it's recording? Do you see any volume level? Like I'm talking about my volume level. Like testing 1, 2. This is my first time. Like a lot of the biopics, I'll be all like nervous, but then later on I'll do it fast and be a jerk. All right, here we go. There we go. Let's see. The 70 to 79, you get to go up to 4. Click, different color. Usually, if, like these over here. I had to make them different colors, but I don't think they do. On computer versions, sometimes they like to put the number above it. Like that this column is a 4, this guy's a 13, so it's easier to see. What do you do for the columns with a 0? Nothing. Also with the histogram, they have to be adjacent. No gaps in between. Let's see, 80, nothing. 90, you get 2. Right, 2. It used to start like God bless you, and then it switched to just bless you.
0 again.
0 again.
And then 1.
There's a 1 on the 110.
Just. And then another 1 on the next.
Right, adjacent to it. Yeah. Good that you made a histogram. Impress your family and friends by saying you did it, but don't show them what it is. They're like, what? That's baby work. I'm like, what? I had to tally that, and then write the number for the tally, and I have to space it, group it just properly, and on this side, I have to do the XY thing, tell them about Descartes, impress them. Descartes did, I think, therefore I am. All right, let's see what comes on the next page. On what part? Where did this come from? Oh, yeah. Yeah. If I did an old recording, you could just get the old recording, but you won't hear me. It'd be like a faint voice. It'd be like your consciousness talking. Like, did you hear that? Yeah, that's Tom's teaching. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's not gonna come through. How do I get to the next thing? Ooh, sweet. They go from you make it yourself to sorry. The real question: did she go to the concert too? She didn't even go to the concert.
I stayed up until like 4 times.
Oh, 4. Oh, what class? Not math, I'm sure. But what other class?
History.
Thank you, history, for messing it up for me. Yes, who's your English teacher? Nick?
English.
Yeah. Aaron in the corner?
Yeah, I have to do it like
English? Oh, I see. Oh, it's Apex, huh? Yeah, Apex is the machine. They don't care. The histogram below shows the distances to the nearest 1,000 miles. You know what they tell the high school students? They don't care. They do not care to the nearest 1,000 miles. Traveled by 189 buses. This is probably going to be important, so circle it. First time you read it just to hear it. Second time you read it to understand it. By 189 buses before the engines failed. Before the engines failed. This is a tricky question. About what percent of these buses experienced engine failure before traveling 100,000 miles? Let me read it one more time, then we'll start looking at the numbers to see who gets in there. All right. Histogram below shows the distances to the nearest 1,000 miles. Traveled by 189 buses before their engines failed. About what percent of the buses experienced engine failure before traveling 100,000 miles? Not only because I saw this last year, do I know what to say to you, but I don't know what I'd do if I were just doing it on my own. One, I know to get a percent, you need a fraction. You need a fraction, then you need a total on the bottom. Anybody know what the total number of buses are in this case?
Probably adding all the number of buses.
Yeah. 189 to get it done. This adding thing here should add up, like wherever these guys land versus here, the number of buses. It should add up to that. But if they tell you, that's not going to
where it says traveled by.
Yeah, that could be helpful. We just need to know how many of these 189 buses, let's see, well, what percent of buses experienced an engine failure before traveling 100,000 miles? Well, let's see. Distance, thousands of miles. Can somebody put a mark on that paper where 100,000 miles, see that?
You can see 1 unit equals 1,000 miles.
distance, thousands of miles. So this is from 0 to 19,000 miles, from 20,000 to 39,000. Where's the cutoff marker that says I'm before 1,000?
The 80 to 99.
Yeah. So here, if I were putting a marker, I would mark that everything before that are the number of buses that had engine failure leading up to 100,000 miles. If I were figuring this out, I would do something like this. You guys are going to have to help me, and we'll see. It'll be a roundabout number. We need to guesstimate how much each of these blocks are. Once we have those numbers, we're going to kind of do what Nick was saying. Add them up and put that number up here. So let's try this one. How about this block here? About how many is he when we look on this wall over here?
29.
Okay, 29, all right, you're out. You don't get to say the next one. Someone different. How about this second block? About how many?
24.
Yeah. When you say you're out, that means you don't get to say it, yeah? He's like, any, mini, miny, mo, and you are out. Take your foot out of the circle. All right, just out. You put your foot back in. No. You're out of the, all right, whatever. 25. Like, you're counting it? No. Ooh, dang, if I was the old me, I would ask us to say some of the things that you say to get people out. Like, there's John struck a match and the match went on whatever. There's any, mini, miny, mo, and there's some other thing that you all know because you play games with your kids. So when the hang gets on the 9, if I can get through this by the time the hang gets on the 5, I'll ask you to share one if you know what I'm asking. Get ready. Someone different. This guy here with 40. I'll let you back in soon. 60. I'll take it. We're going to give him 5 seconds to get 5 seconds to say something. At the end of 5 seconds, boom, dear man. Hey, this other block here.
Golf classes.
What's out there? I'm trapped. Say it again. Mom, help. All right, 11. Someone new? All right. We're not going to tell them how much it is when we add it up. Make them add it up themselves. Yeah. They want to live off your back? No, we say no. All right. With the calculator added up, we're going to put those red numbers on top here. But watch me. I'm going to do like a mental thing while you guys do calculator. Okay, can't. But I wanted to. Let's see. 36. It's like a 50. Yeah. 50. 54. Huh. If you were doing it in your head, you'd add the first one. How much? 87? If you were doing it in your head, what you do, there's a math book that has math tricks in it. When I thought it was like a super math teacher about all these math trick books. But you have the front number, so you go 20. Don't. Someone took it. I forgot earlier they said something about it. I forgot. It's in my geometry class. They're young.
So they took what now?
It's the first semester of geometry, so they're a year and a half younger than you. Like,
well, how would you take batteries?
there you go. 20, 40, 50, 60, 66, 67, 73, 77,
They have one job.
86. Is it 86 or is it 87? What, someone else, anybody else do it? I mean, granted, it doesn't matter that much, but,
Yeah, it's
because even if you, okay, perfect. Whoever got 86, tell them I'm wrong. So the thing is this, because we estimated these numbers, like we don't know if these are right exactly, whatever it is. Someone do 87 divided by,
46%.
so does it come up to 46? It equals 46%. Right, so, who played the thing, nocturnal thing? Like what band or group or whatever? Oh, like that movie We Are Friends. Did you see everything movie We Are Friends?
No,
I want to see it. Yeah, I mean, it's a basic story. He becomes the best guy. They take him away. He gets screwed over. He comes back. Either they accept him or not.
I see him.
He was there?
Yeah.
No way. You should have told him that, hey, we play his music in
I
here.
have a bunch of things.
And tell him we don't know why he gets credit for other people singing.
He closed him, and so they did in Molest, so they closed it. They were like filming him, some rapper named French Montana.
Oh, French Montana?
The one who dated Khloe Kardashian.
I don't even know who that is. I just figured I'd react that way.
No, she's with Chris Martin or whatever.
Chris Hart? No way. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, other
Where
kids
did it
there. It was like a bunch of different teachers.
Usually it's hard to
There's
miss.
Flume.
Yeah.
Flume.
It's hard to miss.
Flush
Oh.
Adonis was there
What's his name?
on Saturday.
Chris Hart. Oh, another basketball player. Was she with another basketball player? Lenard. Yeah, who met her in the morning at some thing she was gonna work out or something like that.
What?
They're talking about 19.3. In any case, if you were with another basketball player, that's not good. In any case, pause. Hey, any questions? Here's the kind of question you was asked. Hey, where'd you guys get that 189 from? Hey, where'd you get the 87? How did you get the decimal? At that point, don't ask that. And then, how do you change it?
Yeah.
One.
Divide the 87.
No, but that's all we have to do for this one?
Yeah. So, chances are they won't put this on the test. All right, here we go.
Did I put this on the chest?
They probably won't. This is too easy. Well, there's a lot to it. Here we go. Next one.
Oh.
Yeah, I said I'll pause. All right, here's the deal.
Want to pause the recording?
Okay, let's keep going. Oh yeah, because this is gonna be long. Yeah. Can I pause it? Where is it? How do I get back to it? Thomas, pausing now. Recording second half. Beginning now. All right. Here's the deal. Oh, recording number 2 and take. So this one has a bunch of steps with a bunch of numbers. I might need my answer key to help me with them. Here we go. Find the standard deviation of the following data. First of all, just so you know what you're finding. There's not even enough of us in this room for it to matter, but sure, let's do it. Anthony comes down to my left and Nathan comes down to my right. Hopefully I'm medium between them. If I'm not, then this doesn't really work out. Okay, Anthony's having Nathan stand in the middle. Us 3 guys. Yeah, come down to the small side, little dude. All right, here goes. All right, so here's the deal. Now, fortunately, I get to be the medium, or rather the mean. The mean is the first thing we're going to find with numbers. Standard deviation just says, first you find the mean, then you compare everybody else to the mean. And what you're going to say is, how many people away from the mean are you? Oh, he's only one person away. I wish we had 2 others. And he's just one person away, but they are on opposite sides, but still one person away. If there was another person on that side, it'd be 2 people away. Well, with the problem we're going to do, instead of saying one person away, they're going to call it standard deviation. He's one person, he's one standard deviation away from me. He's one standard deviation away from me. So standard deviation is the word they're going to use, but it just means how far are you away from the guy in the middle? Standard deviation. How far are you away from the mean, the guy in the middle? So that's it. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Whoever's watching this, that was a little bit of a break. All right, whatever. Here we go. So step 1, find the mean. You got calculators out there. Eventually your calculator's going to do the whole thing. That's all right.
Or if the mic did not work.
Well, but I think still whatever they see me writing is showing up. So for number 1, the standard deviation. Let's see if we can do this. The mean. I'm going to add all these guys. I'll need some calculator help. And this is going to give us this first number, the guy in the middle. Eventually, I may have to go home and revisit how to do it in the calculator because it's been since last semester. Say it again? 135? 35. Now, here's how I know the answer. Like, I'm not sure about that. The mean says all these guys have this money in your pocket. One guy has $10, and the next guy has 12, 14, 16, 18. On average, about how much money does each person have in their pocket? Well, they probably have like around 13, 14 bucks. So if you were to say they have $35, that's like, oh, that's weird. How can I? Oh,
No, it's just
my bad. How many numbers are there?
5.
Sorry.
So the answer would be 14.
Which makes a little bit more sense. Sorry about that. That number. Step 1, find the mean. Add them up, divide by the error. Number 2, find the distances from each. Oh, I know there's a whole chart. Dang it. Shoot. Oh, I wish I had this chart. Dang it. I don't have the chart with me. The distance. Let me pause this thing. I need to get my answer, please. Recording now! Alright, whatever. Alright, so I'm doing an X. Alright. So I got to do some math taught, so at least you can have it. Dang, it's a terrible day to miss. Yeah, and let's on that, but they just won't get the explanation. So here it goes. Oh, okay, a little bit. The Oh, is it? Okay. Oh, this one does it. In the world of math, you can. There are letters for different things, like pi is for 3.14. In statistics, the mean, that is when you got the average, has the letter x bar. Okay. These individual numbers each are called x. To distinguish, like, is x10 or is x12? Well, technically you do x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, and so on to be their numbers. To get the distances of each data travel, let me do it this way. 14, that's the mean, minus the first number. Oops, no, something isn't right. Did they get a number minus the mean? I'll do it this way, and it'll still come out right, because we're going to square it either way. Fine. Alright, this probably has to be reversed, but you know what? I'll reverse it. Only because it's on her paper. Here's an O to you, Amelia. X minus the mean. So the first number is 10 minus 14. In your heart, know that you won't do this long version for my purposes. Unless they say show the work, I'm going to have you do the calculator version. Gives you a negative 10, or rather negative 4. I'm going to do a few more of these because I need a second row to it. The second number you do is you do 12 minus the 14 equals and negative 2. You do the other numbers that I'm going to write down from her, but again, you do 14 minus 14, which should equal a 0. So the next line will equal a 0. What's coming after the 0? For the 16 and the 18. That is a trick question, which is why it should be pretty tricky, so I guess I'll write in all the steps so they can see it. Oh, okay. What would be the next number in the line? But I heard a 2 and a 4. I'm going to write where it came from, and then I'll ask. It would have been a good way to ask that, so it'd be. You said 4, so it was 16 and 18. What's this middle guy? 14. Take a look at the numbers. Make sure you know where they're coming from. When they ask you to find the distance, and you do a subtraction problem. How far away are, I guess, those numbers from the mean? The beauty is this. Step 3, they just want you to square the distance. In other words, each step takes you back to the line above. So find the mean. Fine, good, it's 14, whatever. Second line, I want you to take the original number and subtract the mean away from it. Okay, so take all the individual numbers, the 10, 12, whatever, subtract that 14 from it. Now on line 3, they're like, okay, now that you found the distance, go ahead and square it. In other words, I want you to do a negative 4 squared. So this, I'll put this as this is S2 as in step 2. Step 3. Anybody want to know what negative 4 squared is? Like negative 4 times negative 4? Positive 2 is a good answer. I know why you're saying it, but I actually want you to multiply negative 4 times negative 4. Yeah, they just leave you out there. Let us figure it out. We just don't write down whatever he says. He's struggling, people help him. Help, son, man. All right, anybody know what someone different? Back up. I'll give out numbers. Let's try this. Front row, you cover the front row, so they happen to be at your table. And down this table, negative 2 times negative 2. This table here, 0 times 0. You all, 2 times 2. Back to you all, 4 times 4. Get ready for it. Decide who's going to say it. And go. Negative 1 times, negative 2 times negative 2. Down. Say it again. 4. 0 times 0. Ooh, she's all over that thing. I woke up. 4. Yeah, well, you have to do it until 4. Oh, I don't want to know. Never mind.
4.
4. And the next one?
16.
I'm so confused.
I don't know. I was asking, but you know. Never mind.
I'm still confused.
Not we all. Alright, so we got all of these. Step 4, what it wants to do. Oh, sweet. The mean all over again. Hey, now that you have the new blue numbers, what if we found out the mean of the blue numbers? Yeah. How do you find the mean of anything? Add it up, divide by how many there are. Some calculator person. That's weird. These numbers, should they be like that? Yes. Let's see. Ooh, watch this. 20, 40 divided by 5. That's what I do. I do like magical stuff. 40 divided by 5. Yeah. Deal with that, calculator people. Or for people who are like, I don't know what you just did. So to find the mean, you add them up, divide by 5. Let's see what this last thing asks us to do. Take the square root of 4? Sweet. Take the square root of this one. Now, I think for the most part, they'll leave it as just that, the square root of 8. Someone on a calculator, if you did it, I think, you know, I'm going to have to take it. Yeah, I'll let you there. But if you say that, I'll have to take it. It's going to be like 2.8 in the phone. Don't worry, I'll make you more important. When the person can't reach you, you're important. Where is she? Busy? That's where she is, busy. Busy for 2 hours. But then again, if you respond to somebody, then whoever they are is important. I don't care if I go with my phone thing, I don't talk to you. Then they're important. And they're just sitting home and taking. Yeah, don't play video games. Right, any questions right here? Believe it or not, this is what they're asking for. But what does that mean? What does that even, what are you even asking? Like, what is the standard deviation? That's what I found. What this is saying is, eventually you're going to have to make a histogram. And each one of those bars that reach out will be 2.8 feet away from the middle. So whoever the middle guy is, 14, when you're asked to draw a chart demonstrating this information, the standard deviation, you'll start at 14, and to the right you're going to add 2.8. So the next bar is going to be 16.8. That is 14 plus 2.8 is 16.8. That's one standard deviation away. The next distance away is going to be that 16.8 plus another 2.8. Every 2.8 is a standard deviation away. What does it all mean? For now, nothing other than how to get it. So let's pause. Look at any of the numbers you see on the board. See if any of them are there, and you're like, where did that come from? Like where did that 8 come from? Or where did you get the 14s? Or look and see if any numbers are like, where did it come from? All right. I'm moving. All right. That's kind of good, because that could mean that it's easy. Ooh, what are we on? We're around front face of page 3. Oh, this part is sort of easy, so this is sort of good. More than likely next time, I'm gonna go home and remind myself how to do it on the calculator. Basically, you enter in those numbers on a list in your calculator. Then you hit standard deviation, and it does all the work, and it spits out that 2.8 for you without you doing anything. But you need to know where it's coming from. For now, box and whiskers. Hello, box and whiskers. Let's see what I want to say here. Let me see what they said there. Let's see what this says. It's giving you a language, which I'm going to pause for Spanish. Yeah, let's pause just 4 minutes for Spanish. Yeah. All right. So this information here, you're in Ross. All the clothes are thrown all over the place. You need to see, like, okay, like, do I want to look for the stuff? So we're going to organize the stuff. So here we go. So you know what you're going to be doing. You're going to find the median 3 times. They're going to give it weird names, but you're going to find the median 3 times. How do you find the median of any group of numbers? Put the numbers in order from least to greatest. Chop off the people on the ends until finally, hopefully in the middle, one guy's left standing. Here, that guy's in the middle. In the case of Star Wars, I've been talking to my son about all the Jedis and where they're coming from, and he doesn't know where they're coming from. And then Anakin says, "You underestimate my powers," because that's when Obi-Wan Kenobi, he's about to win, and he's like, "Anakin, I have the high ground," and like he's down there, and there's like a lava, the thing is exploding, I don't know why. And then Anakin's like, "No, you underestimate my power." He's like, "Don't do it, Anakin." And then Anakin like, oh, he flies into the air. And then the guy chops him down, he falls on the ground, and then he's like on the ground, and then as the lava starts getting Anakin's feet, who eventually becomes Skywalker, becomes Darth Vader, his feet start to burn, but he's not upset about that so much based on the video. And he's all, and he's mad at Obi-Wan Kenobi, and his eyes start turning yellow. I don't know what the yellow thing is all about. He's all like, "I hate you! I hate you!" And then the guys just watch him, and then he slides into the thing. And then the Emperor finds him and builds him a suit. And then he's Darth Vader. Darth is not his name. Darth is a title. Vader, I don't know what that part is, but anytime you hear Darth, it's not their name, it's their title. Like I'm a math teacher, I'm an SGI, that's not my name. This what I am. This what?
Like Darth Maul.
Yeah, Darth Maul, Darth Sidious, a bunch of Darths. Like this guy, Kylo Ren, it's not his name, the new bad guy. It's a title. I don't know what title means. In any case, here we go. Let's organize these numbers by finding the mean, the median. Median, you do have to organize the numbers. Once you find them, sometimes they're nice to you. They'll give you an odd amount of numbers, so that when you chop off all the edges, like the number 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 is the median. It's the last guy. Let's do the simple version. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey Thomas, find the median of those. Yeah, because I'm so smart. 1, 2, 1, 2. Look at me, I found the median, the middle. What if it's an odd amount of numbers, which is what they love to do, because they don't want you to feel too smart. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey Thomas, find the median of these guys. 1, 2, what did I say? 1, 2, I should have said even. Now there are 2 guys left in the middle. Like Darth Maul and his brother, Asajj Ventress, or I can't think of his brother's name, but the Emperor killed his brother, like, and then like smoke. And then he had some weird, he's yellow and black or whatever. And so his brother, oh, I'm sorry, Obi-Wan Kenobi killed him. Which is what, no, I don't know who killed him. Star Wars. If you have an 8-year-old, he's reading the books, you gotta find out. Here, to find the median, you have to add them and divide by 2. You have to find the mean of the 2 middle numbers, which is why you add and always divide by 2. Anybody know what's halfway between $3 and $4? $3.50. Now, like, well, how does that help me on these long ones? We're going to do it one time, I guess, for the people who are absent. They'll luck out in this thing. We're going to do the first part of class next time. We'll do that. So when we finish this space, we will stop. So here it comes. Let's see, what are you doing? You're making a box and whiskers plot. That's what we're doing. A box and whiskers plot is just like a frequency a histogram. It's another way of describing a bunch of numbers that they give you. So here it comes. Let's see what this problem's even about before I do the stuff where I put them in order from least to greatest, and then we divide in the middle just the way we did there. Here we go. The Golden Gate Bridge. Anybody been to San Francisco? Yeah? All right, anybody else? You can go, it's okay. I went once. So my wife wants to go back. I said, what do you want to go back for? It's like a lot of buildings together. There's that one building that looks like a fireman's hose. You got the big bridge. You ride over the bridge on a little tour. Yeah, because you're on the wharf, whatever. You know, people used to jump off that bridge. Oh, then it's Alcatraz. But you got to go on the tour, which I don't think we did. You find out where people. I don't think they keep people in Alcatraz anymore. It's just a prison where when you try to escape from Alcatraz, which they didn't make a movie, there's sharks around. So you got to swim. So you make it out of the thing where you're, I made it, baby. Oh, doing it. Anybody know what that music is from? Thank you. Yeah, which you know, Universal Studios, see that one dog come out of the water like a mechanical thing and whatever. You're like, that was not good. Anybody been to Universal Studios? Yeah. But I hear they have new attractions. I mean, I went like in the 80s or 90s or something, so I'm sure it's improved since that time.
I did too. I want to go, but I'm scared.
What?
All right, here we go. Help me out. Let's put these numbers in order. Are they in order already? No.
you get some headphones?
Let's do it, people. First number is what? Is it the 1158?
Yeah.
All right, go. 1158. Next one. Wait. 1210. 1280? Next one. He's a machine. 1298.
I already did it.
Sweet.
13.
While I was just talking right now? 13 who?
1385. 77.
77? What you got?
1385.
1385. Now all he did, he just looked at the numbers, so this isn't special. I mean, but he's doing it, but 1410. They only put them out of order to make it seem like you guys have to do some work. I'm on space. Dang it. You should have told me I needed more space. What comes last? Late. 1624. Last one? 1991. Like 1999. Yeah, this Prince. He's a little small dude. But he made it, you know, through all the drugs and the other stuff. Usually some stars, they don't make it to the edge, you know, they'll make it to the other side. But now he's a Jehovah's Witness, which I can't believe he really is, because Jehovah's Witness is a religion, for those who don't know, it's pretty strict. You don't celebrate birthdays, Christmas, holidays. Listen to this part. Oh, what did you say?
They go knocking on your door?
Well, yeah, and that's not like a, who would like to go knocking? No. That's like, hey, yeah. What day is your day? What do you mean, what day is my day? What day are you going out for 3 or 4 hours? Hello, I just went, wham! Alright, never mind. Let's
Oh, no, man, I'm gone.
There we go.
I'm an atheist.
Come on, let's just do this thing. I think we're recording here. Oh, here we go. So they have to, because they think, or like each group thinks that the others may not know stuff, and we don't want at the end of the time to, come on, Anthony, come on. I never heard, you never told me. Like, oh, sorry, dude. Yeah. They want it to be like, yeah, remember I tried to tell you that one time? And you're like, yeah, man, I just want to go, whatever. Yeah, so it's that idea. In any case, let's find the, what's the word I'm looking for? The median of this. Start slicing off the edges. Hopefully it's not an even amount of numbers. There we go. Slice for 1991 because we hate you. 1158 used to be our friends, but then you turned on us. 1220, gone and gone. How about the other side? 1490, that's close to 1492 when Christopher Columbus didn't find nothing.
You can't find something that's already there.
Yeah. Hey, let's go with this. Like, hey, how'd you all get here? Forget it. You must be Indians. I'm in India. No, you're in America. This is India. You are Indians. All right, whatever, man. Don't say whatever to me. I will take you as slaves. We want to take a long shoot. He's taking us. All right. In any case, here we go. 1, 2. They don't have to be like that. They don't have to give us the hard one. But you can see in step 1, they already knew they were going to do it. So what do? You put that 1377, 1385, and then you divide by what number? What do you divide by?
2.
2. It's always 2 with the median in the middle when they're even because there are only 2 numbers there. Somebody with a calculator do 1381. She said that earlier, like 1381. Maybe she's off, but she's ahead of the game. So here it comes. 1381 is. Let me put it higher. 1381 or 1318. All right. Tom Cruise has dyslexia like that. You can't read his lines. The word on the street, but he has to listen to it on a tape. The words, when he reads them, the letters switch around. He has a serious case of it. Some people have it, but they can tell when it's happening. But, of course, it doesn't stop you. He's like, I'm singing Tom Cruise. In any case, 1381, we're going to call this the median. Of all the numbers we have, these are called the median. We have to find the upper quartile and the lower quartile. Those are cool words. If you follow any sports, it makes sense. The median is the beginning of the half time. It's halfway through. The lower quartile, the game began down here, the lower extreme. That's where the game began. At the end of the first quarter, you have the lower quartile. Anything that's poor is split into 4 pieces. First, second, third, fourth. So at the end of the first quarter, you finish the first quartile. The second quartile, we could call it that, we call it halftime. It's the end of the second quarter. We start the game again. We're at the end of the third quarter. We're in the upper quartile. And at the end of the game, we're at the upper extreme quartile. So what are these numbers? Can I get these numbers? I'm going to save the lower extreme and the upper extreme for the end because they're the easiest thing in the world. And if we can just get these two guys with their new name, then we're done. Hey, what is the lower quartile really? Like it's another name for something, but what is the name for? It's the name for all of the lower numbers on that list up there that just split off. What is the median for the lower numbers? In other words, we said that the median was 1381. The median is right here, halfway in between you guys. So there is 1381. We're at the end now. All these other numbers here, the small dudes, lower classmen, we're going to find the median of you guys, and that we're going to call it the lower quartile. So how do you do that? Oh, let it be odd. Come on, let it be odd. Is it odd? Yes. This one is odd. You don't have to think. There we go. These numbers here, I'm going to go slice, slice. I'm looking for the median. Slice. Oh, slice. Oh, you got to love that. You got to love that. That's the lower quartile. Halfway between the small numbers, we call it the lower quartile. Upper quartile, we just do the same thing again. Start from here to here. Slice, slice. Do it the other way. Slice, slice. Slice. Oh yeah, 1490. And I should be wrong to Christopher Columbus because he did go out there and the people did risk their lives. They just, whatever they found, they should just, set them out. They did some stuff. Yeah, they did some stuff. So give him a little love for just going out there because he had to risk his life to go out there. People got scurvy and stuff, not enough vitamin C. All right, here it comes. Last piece on this, and then I'm going to draw a picture and then thank you for your time. Can anybody guess what the lower extreme is? The lower extreme? Say it again. Yes. Say it again. Yeah. Lower extreme just means what is the smallest number out of the whole group? Can anybody guess what the upper extreme is?
1991.
1990. Now what's true is sometimes they call it max and min. Why they call it the upper extreme, I don't know. Do me a favor, put max. And min the smallest number. You're just starting another language like Spanish. And the last thing I'm going to do is got to draw the picture for this thing. Let's see if I can draw the picture for it. After you draw the picture, that's it. Oh, they drew the picture for me, which I'm not happy about, but whatever. Here it comes. On this picture, we'll put it on the box and then we'll figure out what should be up here. I'm going to see what I do here. But let's put it on the box first. First, this middle line inside the box, since he's the middle of the box, we can call him the median. Those numbers that we just put up there, eventually we're going to put them above the box. Here, we'll put them above the box. He's the median. The two walls are the upper quartile. Ooh, sorry, he's the lower quartile. We're at the end now, so if you're like sleepy, you need some place to go, this is it. You're about to go home and think you're going to go to sleep, but your body's going to wake up before you get there. Upper quartile. Quartile. Because math people don't want to write that much, we're going to just call that Q1. Yeah, and I even erase it to try and write it again, but it'll put the thing again. Dang it. Remind me to put something in get that candy thing for you. Lower quartile. But for those who like math people, we'll just call this Q1. Technically, this half guy would be Q2. I wonder, can anyone guess what the upper quartile would be? Q3. Yeah, Q3. We're going to put min here at the end of this picture. This is the whole box and whiskers thing. That's supposed to be a cat, Max. You're at the end. You made it. Watch this and put in some numbers. I'm going to thank you. I'm going to remind you of this. You got to figure out what numbers go on here. But we won't do that this time because I think you have to think a little bit for that. So what was the minimum again on this thing?
150.
Say again? 11, 5, 8. What was the lower quartile?
I'm trying to say max.
What was the max on this one?
1991.
1991. Ain't nothing for him to be wrong. What was the lower quartile? 12 who? 1280. How about the median? 81.
Yeah.
And then the upper quartile? Say it again.
14.
Oh, broad.
Oh yeah, I remember the whole whatever thing. All right, so it's a bit of a process, but it's pretty simple. Find out 5 numbers. The smallest one, the biggest one, that's easy. The middle one, you just chop it off, and then this one, chop, chop. Next class, what'll happen? We'll do some kind of review that last page, and then from there, we'll probably do a little mini review. In the second half of class, you'll do the assessment, and we'll see what happens there. Hey, whoever wasn't here, that's my show. All right, let's put on some goodbye music, and then,
Some hardcore recording on.
am I still recording?
Yes.
Can I get music in on the record? Let's see if it'll take it. That way they know, like me, I'm like an algebra right now. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's go. Real time right here. The latest algebra. Thomas Hines. Signing off. Signing out. Goodbye. None of this recorded.